So, you've been in a band, and the band's called Chinese Jailbreak,
Chinese Jailbreak.
and you've been
Yeah.
in it for
Yep.
15-ish,
Yeah, 15 years. Yep, 15 years-ish. Coming on 16, I think, actually. Long
and
time.
so is everybody that's in there still all the original?
No, no. Let's see. We've got just Kyle and I are just the original members. Kyle Jackson and I. Kyle Bose might as well be an original member. He's been there a long time, but yeah.
Was
I
it
think he
like
started back in like 2012 or something like that. So,
they just
but
they
our
just
original drummer was John Bemis, and then the original bass player was my brother, actually.
oh nice.
So, yeah, yeah, just kids, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Does he still slap the bass every once in a while?
he does. He's getting ready to start playing at his church again.
Oh nice.
Yeah, just once a month, something like that. Yeah, and he's a really good bass player. He's really solid, man. Like, just solid as can be. So I'm excited to see him start playing again. And then John Bemis was our original drummer. I think I already mentioned that. That dude is one of the best musicians I know. He can pick anything up and make it sound awesome.
Yeah. What's he do now?
So now he's a worship leader at a big church in Indy. Now he pretty much primarily plays guitar and drums, I think. He played drums
Simultaneously.
on the first album. Yeah, he's a talented
Dang,
guy.
that is talent.
Yeah, he can just pick anything up. It's disgusting. He can pick up a ukulele and make it sing, and then go pick up something else, banjo, and make it sound good.
You remember the first time you ever played a big venue?
Yeah, we've played a few shows that were noteworthy, I think. Played the State Fair one year. That was fun. Yeah, it wasn't like one of the big stages. It was like a side stage there, but that was fun. Probably one of the first big shows we got to play in Indy was a place called Birdie's. It's over there by Keystone, I think. Yeah, it was fun. Seems like a long, long time ago now.
Does it make you nervous playing something out of the norm, like a smaller thing or a bar, and then going to a big stage? Is it just all the same, or is it?
It is nowadays. Like when you first start, yeah, you get some nerves going, but anymore we just kind of step up and do our thing. We don't take it too seriously anymore either. So that kind of helps take some of the pressure off. We just go out and play, man.
So the first gig you had that was in front of people that you didn't know,
Yeah, I mean, a little bit nervous, right? I can't even remember what the first gig. So our first gig was actually my cousin's birthday party, and I feel like that doesn't count because we knew everybody there.
right?
We had 10 songs, and we got done playing those 10 songs, and we were like, well, we're out of songs, and they were like, play them again. So we ended up playing those 10 songs 3 times, So it was fun.
Hey, if they're good songs.
Yeah, we had some Blink-182. I think we had some Toadies on the set list back then.
Man, what
yeah,
age
stuff
birthday
that.
was this?
18th birthday.
Oh, okay. I was
Yeah.
thinking a
Yeah.
second birthday or something,
Yeah, no. It was 18. I think it was her 18th birthday. Yeah.
Cool.
It was fun.
That is
We've had
cool.
a lot of good times. Yeah. Yeah.
You ever had to stop and be like, we're done, we can't play anymore? Something happened? You just put your foot through the drum, or the drummer broke something, or you didn't bring any extra strings?
No, but I've broken some strings before. Luckily, I always had some extras, but no, but we have had gigs in the past where we'll play 4 hours, and then at the end of the 4 hours, they're still wanting us to play some more. And so we'll play an extra hour, we'll go 5 hours, and then at some point in the night you're just like, dude, we can't go on any longer. we're dead up here, running out of songs, and I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that's a long time to play. I mean, if you're
Yeah,
playing like a three or
yeah, it
four
is.
and then playing an extra, playing like 5, 6 hours,
Yeah,
I
kind
bet
of
you're
our
pretty warmed
rule of
up by
thumb
then.
is, yeah, yeah, too warmed up maybe. Yeah, we'll keep playing until people stop throwing money at us. Generally. And if we have to play extra, right, we'll pass around the tip bucket and all that, and try to get some extra money because we're like that.
I mean, make money doing something you love.
Yep, yep, and we do love it, and that's pretty much why we do it. I mean, like we used to take it real seriously and try to like chase that record deal and book all these huge shows and get a following, and it was cool for a while, and then we all just kind of realized that more fun to just go out and play your music and not worry about any of that other stuff.
Just keep everything lined up back there, all hanging on the wall. You just pull it off the wall and play whatever you want.
I do. Yep, those are pretty much always up. Most of the time I don't even plug in. Don't want to make the noise and wake up the babies, but most of the time I just grab it off the wall and plink around for a little bit. Yeah, but
You got the 12 string right now?
I do. Yeah, I think it's in the closet back there. But yeah, I've got the 12 string. This one over here, this blue one, that's a 7 string. Just kind of, I don't know, got one of those, something different. I didn't have one, so
Right.
if you don't have it, you need one.
Right.
And then just I don't know, a couple SGs over here. I like my SGs and a couple Les Pauls. So I've been fortunate to have some good gear.
Are any of those your first one?
No, my first one's in the closet somewhere. I haven't played it in forever. Yeah, but I'm keeping it in case Derek or one of the girls wants to play one of these years. I thought that'd be kind of cool to pass my first guitar down to them.
Yeah, well, always
if they're
play around them and
interested.
they'll get interest if you're always playing around
Yeah.
them and stuff like that, and then you can have your
Yeah.
own band.
Yeah, we could. And if they're not interested, whatever.
Right.
It's all good to me.
They could be into like racing or something.
Yeah. Which would suck because I don't really know anything about racing, but I'd figure it out. I'd learn. Yeah.
You ever get numbers and stuff from women when you'd play?
No, not really, honestly. But
No?
I pretty much keep to myself. Yeah.
Oh,
But I'll tell you a good story, though. We were playing in Brazil. Yeah, it was Jailbreak. We were playing at the Eagles there in Brazil. And I went up to the bar on one of our breaks to get a drink, and I'm sitting there at the bar. And, well, you know Gary and Jessica Link, right? Gary got me this Miller Lite truck driver shirt. Like it's the ones that the truck drivers wear and stuff. And I always used to wear that to gigs. And I'm sitting up there at the bar, and there's this lady. She's probably I don't know. She's probably in her 60s, and sitting right beside her, and we get to talking and everything. And she reaches in and grabs my tag and checks it, and then lets go. And I was like, "What was that about?" And she said, "I just wanted to see if that shirt was going to fit me in the morning."
oh my gosh.
I was like, "Wow,
Did
that
it?
was it was a little small on her."
She make breakfast?
Uh,
Is she cooking in it? So you don't get bacon grease splatter on that.
yeah, that's yeah. I want to keep that shirt. Yeah.
You tell that story to your
I
wife
thought
all the
that
time.
was points for. I think I've told that to her. Yeah, best pickup line kind of thing.
Yeah, that's
One of
pretty
the
good.
best. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Points for creativity.
I mean, it must have worked on her before, because
She did it with authority and confidence, man. So, yeah, probably had.
you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, right?
Yeah. Anymore, it's pretty tame. We're all just a bunch of old men now that go out and play.
Yeah, well, you never know.
but we have fun. We have fun. Yeah.
Is everybody who in the band married?
Yeah. No. No. Yep. Nope. 3 out of 4. Everybody's been married. I think everybody has kids. Yeah. Everybody has kids. Some older, some younger. Our drummer's actually, his wife is due in December. So.
You guys are making it hard on the band.
Yeah.
Having all these kids.
And again, that's why we don't take it too seriously, you know. Just go out and have a good time. It's something we love to do. So when we can, you know, when our schedules align, we can all get out and get together. And we do. We have a good time doing it.
Like if Kyle came to you tomorrow and said, I want to sit back down and write a whole album and record it, would you be like, yes, let's do it. Let's do it right now.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
Obviously time constraints there, but yeah. I'd love to write more stuff, and I think everybody would, actually. It's just finding the time to do it.
Right.
We talked about it, and we actually have an album that we've never released. We recorded it, I don't know, it's been done for 5 years probably, and we've just never released it because, again, we just kind of, we're lazy, I guess. But it's done.
Yeah.
It's done.
But now you have all these streaming services and stuff. All you'd have to do is put it on there, make a TikTok.
We've got one album
it.
on Spotify. One album, the album before that's not on any kind of platform. But yeah, I mean, it would be easy enough to throw this one up on Spotify or something and go with it. And
go on tour.
Yeah, I think my touring days are over.
Whatever, man. ZZ Top's on tour, all those guys.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You can tour until you're 75, 80.
Yeah. I think there's a difference between touring in a nice big bus with huge venues and hotel rooms and in a van. Yeah. The bunch of dudes. You can imagine the smells.
Right, just
living
in the van.
Yeah.
What's the furthest you've gone?
Toured. We've been up by Chicago a couple times. We've been on the east side of Indy. That's probably the furthest. Yeah, up by Chicago, east side of Indy. We've never gone anywhere like out of, well, we have played in Illinois, but like out of the region, right? We've never gone to like Florida and played or anything too far.
Yeah, I feel like maybe that kind of sucks because, like, you know, we're in Indiana, so I mean, you can play bars and stuff like that, but like I feel like if you lived somewhere that was more, you know, like on the beach or, you know, somewhere like a more touristy attraction place, you know, there would be a lot more opportunity to play more places or have something that's pretty constant, you know.
Yeah, definitely that wouldn't hurt, you know, being in a bigger city or something like that. But
I mean, even if you're like in Indy,
like our small town Indiana.
Even if you're like in Indy, you know, it'd probably still be kind of the same, I think.
Mm-hmm. And we used to play a lot in Indy when we first started. Not so much anymore because, I mean, it just is a drive. And back in the day, places wanted you to play till 2, you know, play 10 to 2, 4 hours. And so, like, you get done playing at 2, you're packing up at 3, you're home at 4, 4:30, 5 o'clock. I mean, we've driven home as the sun's coming up before. And, you know, one night we drove home when the sun was coming up, and I think we made $30 by the time we paid for everything, right? So that's not even $10 for everybody in the band, right?
Yeah.
Had a good time though.
Yeah. Things to do to get your name out there and get things.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Yeah. Or just, you know, like you said, for fun.
Yeah, for fun. Back then it may have been a little bit more serious. That place was called the Wizard Lounge. No, I'm sorry, the Lizard Lounge. The Lizard
Sir,
Lounge in Indy.
Lizard Lounge.
But I say Wizard Lounge because we were on our fourth sit one night. You know, it's 2, 3 a.m. And this guy in a full-blown wizard suit walks in the door. And, like, I mean, like, hat and gown with stars on it and everything. And we're all like, you know. Yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the weirdest thing you've seen?
One of them. One of the weirdest things, yeah. We got invited to play a nude beach.
Did you do it?
Had to respectfully decline.
Oh.
Our drummer made a good point. He's like, you guys may not have a bad view, but I've got to sit behind all three of you, right? And,
Oh. So it was part of the deal that you had to be nude also?
yeah, I mean, yeah.
Couldn't
That
just
was
wear like
part
a
of the
sock or
deal,
something?
You talk about stage fright, right? Try. Yeah.
I mean,
No.
heck, dude. Was that the Chili Peppers that did that? Just wore socks?
Oh, yeah, with the sock. Yeah, I think so.
Uh-huh,
I think
yeah,
so.
yeah.
Maybe we missed an opportunity there. I don't know.
Yeah. That could have been it right there.
Yep, could have been our big break.
Well, at least probably there wasn't like, well, I don't know, a bunch of social media then, was there? Was it pretty...
This wasn't too terribly long ago. Within the last 10 years, I'd say.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'd say after I was 21, nobody want to see that.
Yeah.
Out of my prime.
Yeah. The other thing we thought of is like, you know, you can see anything at one of those beaches. So
Yeah.
anything, right? Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah, you never know.
yeah.
You could be
Yeah.
you could be playing in the church band and somebody be like, I know you from somewhere. You know?
I think you got the wrong guy.
Yeah, that wasn't me. I'd be like, I recognize the guitar.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Guys,
What's your go-to gas station snack before a gig?
Gardettos.
Excellent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you rather play on a stage or record in a studio?
The studio. Most of the time.
Who would be your bandmate that's most likely to disappear mid-tour?
Brad Bose.
And what's one word that they would use to describe you?
That my bandmates would use to describe me.
Yeah. Well, like if we
Yikes.
asked them all, it's like, describe Jake, one word.
I'm not sure I can say that on.
Yeah, some of this might end up on something. So,
No, I don't know. That's a good question.
who made you want to start playing, artist-wise? Like, what music did you listen to that said, I want to start playing?
I'd say probably Led Zeppelin. Back in the day, my dad had, you know, a huge music collection, and Zeppelin was in there pretty heavy, and Jimmy Page was just kind of cool. I don't know. Their music, I guess, is something I kind of focused on when I first started learning some of the riffs and stuff.
Do you think a lot of your original songs that you guys play have a lot of that sound in it?
Some of it, yeah. Some of it. Power chords, and I don't know, some of the, like, a lot of our songs have a guitar solo in it, right? And yeah.
They structured the same, kind of?
A lot of them are. Yeah. Yeah. Kind of alternative rock. I think that if we were to write another album, though, we'd break away from that quite a bit. And
Yeah. What do you think it
there's
sounds
so
more
many
like
different
now?
influences. Man, it's hard telling. There's like our drummer's big metal influence. He's got a big metal influence. Kyle Jacks, our singer, he's got like a punk influence pretty heavy. I kind of lean more towards like a prog rock, you know. So, yeah, I don't know. And I think we've this last album, the one that we didn't release, that poster there. We made posters, we just didn't release the album. It was more, I don't know, it was a little bit more complicated. I guess the songs had some more movement to them. So I think if we were to write another one, it'd probably be a little more interesting, I guess, than some of our early stuff.
How do you know like when to cut it off? Like if you write a song or whatever, when are you like, all right, this song is done? Like, like what's the difference between a 2-minute song or a 5-minute song?
Yeah, that's a good question. I guess just if I guess we've written some shorter songs. And I think it's just when they feel complete, I guess. I mean, I think you can listen to a song and kind of tell when it's going to wrap up, or tell when it should wrap up, I guess, depending on like maybe the tempo and just, the energy of the song. If it's kind of low energy and goes on forever, that's not much fun to listen to, but so yeah.
These are all things that you have to be like under the influence of something to have to like be able to, all these philosophical questions, be like,
yeah,
if you're writing a song, why don't you, write it from the end and then go to the beginning? Why don't you write the end of the song first and write it backwards? Yeah.
In the past, we've had like sessions, right? So like a lot of that, the Blood Red Moon album that has not been released, a lot of that was written actually at the old jail there in Rockville. They've got like the hotel there, right?
The square there?
Mm-hmm. On the square, we got with her one time and just bought like a couple rooms for the weekend and went there and just, I don't know, wrote 4 or 5 songs, and maybe not to like completion, like they weren't like finished songs, but ideas were there and the basic structure was there. So it helps if you can do like a bunch of them at once, or sometimes it's just not working out, and can't force it almost.
Yeah. How many songs do you think you scrapped?
Oh man, probably as many songs as we've kept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a 50-50.
Probably. When you first start out, it takes a lot of bad songs to get a good song. Then you kind of get better at it as you go along.
What do you do with all the bad songs? You still keep them?
Oh yeah, we keep them, and maybe this verse will fit over here, sometime in the future, or you go back and listen to a demo and, like, I don't know, you just hear it differently, and may have a different direction for it. That's my favorite part, is writing and recording. So, I that's the most fun to me. I like going out and playing shows too, but
do you like writing
music, and recording, and creative,
or do you like? Mm-hmm. Do you have a pretty good influence on the lyrics too?
No, I suck at lyrics.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
so
I pretty
music.
much stick to lyrics, or to music, and then let the other guys write the lyrics a lot of times. Yeah. Yep.
Now, do other people write the lyrics and the music too? Like, is it kind of a group effort as far as like not one person writes, the guitar, one person writes the words, one person does the drums, the tempo, and stuff like that?
Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's somebody will have an idea of what they want everything kind of to sound like and bring it in. I do have songs that I've written pretty much everything, and then there are other songs where I just have done the guitar, pretty much. Just depends, I guess. We don't have like a formula. It's just kind of different. Every song's a little bit different. Yep. It's fun though.
What's something you used to do on stage that now, if you won't do because it's cringe?
Oh man, all kinds of stuff. We used to jump around a lot and headbang. Yeah, we were back in the day. Yeah, play guitar behind my head. Try to. And
did you try to get it and flip it around?
I never did the flip, man. I was always scared of breaking one. But I don't know. Yeah, we've calmed down quite a bit.
You
Yeah.
gotta move around though.
Yeah, I mean, there has to be a certain amount of showmanship, because you are putting on a show at the end of the day. And I'm bad about it anymore. I get lazy and I'm just sitting there playing guitar and I catch myself and,
They bring you a
you know,
stool.
basically, basically, yeah, get me a
Rocker.
walker when we're done sitting.
Sitting in your rocking
Yeah.
chair.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we used to be pretty, I don't know. Kyle's still really good about that. Kyle Jacks, he's really good about uh moving around and putting on a show. I'm too fat and out of shape anymore.
Winded.
Yeah, basically.
Like, have you ever thought about like being like, well, I'm just going to be done and not play at all anymore with the band?
No,
Never
no,
even
I'll
crossed your
always do
mind.
something.
Yeah.
No, I'll always do something. Now I'm taking a big break right now. Like I'm taking several months off of church, and I've turned down some gigs, and we're only playing it once or twice a month max. But I'll always try to do something if I can. If it doesn't work out, that's one thing. But if I have the choice, I'll play, even if it's even if it's just every once in a while.
You get a lot of opportunities to play with other bands.
Yeah, I've played with a lot of different musicians. So like I play like the worship stuff at church. I'll be able to play with this church or this church, or go sit in with some other guys. So that's fun. And then the cover band stuff, like I played with Triggerhead there for a long time, and still will play with them. Plan to whenever things settle down. But so I've been really lucky to play with like some really good musicians and learn from them. There's a lot of talented people around here. Yeah. And I feel like that's how you get better, is playing with other people, because everybody has their own sense of timing. Everybody looks at the fretboard a little bit differently. I don't know. Everybody
Like
plays just a little bit different.
in the future, would you play with another band full time if you had the opportunity?
Like if Jailbreak wasn't going or
Like
something.
if
But yeah,
another band was just like, we want you to be our main guitarist and just you're playing with us now and we're gonna, and
yeah,
like if Jailbreak
yeah.
has something it conflicts with us, then you have to play with us.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, Jailbreak's always kind of my main thing,
Right.
just because those guys are like brothers, and that's kind of what I mean. We started the band 15 years ago, and I just have fun playing that sort of music and everything. So Jailbreak's always been the like, got to keep that one. But if that wasn't around, if they decide to hang it up and be what is what it is kind of thing, that's cool. Then
Yeah.
I might play with somebody else. But
Do you think in the future, as kids get older and stuff like that, you guys would pick it back up and do more?
yeah,
Or
maybe.
you think it'll always be about like what it is now?
I don't know. Probably for the foreseeable future, it'll probably be, more casual,
Right.
which is good. It works for everybody. Like I said, we just have fun doing it. But, I guess maybe if, kids got older and stuff like that, and everybody wanted to give it another, get a little more serious about it, then yeah, I could see that happening.
Do you do anything like before a show or anything like that that's like you have to do every time? Like put your socks inside out or, you know,
No, not
does
really.
anybody?
When Not necessarily, no. So when I was a single guy, didn't have any responsibility, my ritual was I would do nothing. Like I would lay on the couch and like be a total vegetable all day before we'd play. But nowadays, I don't have that luxury.
Right.
Yeah. So always something to do. Always a yard to mow, or something like that.